Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to this week's edition of my Sunday haul, and I have a feeling this week is going to be a really long one. I haven't sat down to edit the video yet, but just all the filming I did throughout the week, particularly on Monday, I have so much footage because I got in a whole bunch of orders that I had placed 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and they all just kind of showed up now. I had ordered a bunch of new drugstore products from brands like e.l.f. and BH Cosmetics and these websites that tend to have really long shipping times. So you're gonna see a lot of new stuff. I have a couple of dupes that I found within some of the packages, and I went ahead and swatched those next to the original, so you don't wanna miss that. Also, I have a few giveaways kind of scattered throughout the video of things that I got that I just can't use, so don't forget to check for those links down in the description box below. So why don't we go ahead and get started before this video gets even longer. Good morning guys, happy Monday. So I just got a whole bunch of boxes from things that I ordered the past couple of weeks, and they all decided to show up on the same day. So a lot of this stuff I actually placed orders for weeks ago. Everything is from mainly like brands' websites, which are always really long shipping times. So I have a box here from BH Cosmetics. I grabbed a couple of things from them. I also have some things from Milani that just came out, some new Wet n Wild products, some new things from e.l.f., and also a PR package from CoverGirl. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this stuff all upstairs, open it up for you guys under my ring light so that I can do hands-free and show you guys some swatches. So I'll be right back. So first, I'm just going to show you quickly this PR package that CoverGirl sent over. It's for their new active line. So they sent over some little like active snacks, and then they also sent just a few of the new products. So the first one is their Outlast Active Cooling Setting Mist. It says it has all day wear, and that it locks makeup into place all day, seals your look so it's smudge proof, transfer proof, and humidity proof all day. Microfine mist has a lightweight, breathable feel, and that it's suitable for all skin types dermatologists tested. So I'm really curious to see what the spray is like on this. So I'm gonna just open it up and do a little spritz for you guys so you can see what it looks like. Oh wow, it is a really microfine mist. I mean, really fine. Look at that. That is really cool. It has a nice smell too. It kind of smells like cucumbers, I want to say. Really refreshing. It feels really good on the skin and really hydrating. So I'm actually very excited for that because sometimes setting sprays tend to make my skin feel dry, and this feels really nice. And then also they sent over the new Lash Blast Active Mascara. I did see this at Walgreens the other day, and this one says, give an instant boost of volume that can't be stopped, offering 24-hour wear that won't let you down. The formula won't flake or clump, so lashes look naturally beautiful all day. So that retails for $9.50. The setting mist is also $9.50, and then the liquid liner, which is next, is also $9.50. Okay, so let's take a look at the brush. Oh, that's like really small and skinny. I wasn't expecting that. So I'm really excited to play with this. I always love a new mascara to try out. And then the last thing is the Get In Line Active Liquid Liner. And this says it combines a lightweight feel with intense black color for maximum impact. The longwear formula is sweatproof and waterproof to fill your active lifestyle. The brush tip applicator creates defined, precise lines. I love brush tips. They're my favorite. So let's see. Wow, so that is really intense black. It also looks super shiny, so I don't know if it's still going to look that way once it dries down, but I guess I'll just leave it for now and see how it looks in a few minutes. So anyway, that is that package. And then next up, I got a box from Wet n Wild, so I want to show you what I got from them. They have some new mascaras out, so I grabbed the Mega Length Mascara and then the Mega Volume Mascara. So this one looks like it has a really skinny brush similar to the CoverGirl one, and this one looks like it has a thicker brush. So I have had pretty good luck with Wet n Wild's mascaras in the past. I figured I would try them out. They were having a sale, so I grabbed a bunch of stuff just to meet like the free shipping minimum and stuff like that. I also picked up one of their new water drop primers, and I got the coconut scent. There were a few different scents, but this one sounded awesome because I love coconut. So let's try this out. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to look like that. It almost looks like a cream. Let's see. Oh wow, this feels a lot like one of those water drop moisturizers. I'm trying to think of the brand. Is it Dr. Jart? that has one of those moisturizers at Sephora. I know it's a K-beauty brand. A lot of them actually have water drop moisturizers, but this feels just like one of those. It really doesn't even feel like a primer. It just feels like really hydrating and sort of cooling on your skin. That is really, really nice. And it doesn't actually smell like coconut that much. It's super subtle. Like, I don't even think I'm going to smell this after a couple minutes once it dries down. So anyway, that's that one. I also picked up their Ultimate Brow Micro Brow Pencil, and I got the shade Soft Brown. So I can just open this up for you guys. Just show you what the color looks like really quick. So that's the pencil. It's really super tiny. And then I'll just go ahead and draw the line. So it draws pretty nicely. I wouldn't say it's overly creamy, but it's also not one of those dry pencils. It feels kind of waxy, which I like because I feel like that holds the hairs in place a little bit better. And I think this color is pretty good too. It's a little bit warmer than I typically wear. I usually like ashier tones because my brows are very ashy, but it'll probably work out okay because the hair on my head is actually a little bit of a warmer color. And then here's the little spoolie brush on the other side. I also got 2 of their new lipsticks. These are called Perfect Pout, and I got the shades Bare Your Soul and Ring Around the Rosy. So I'll just show you what these look like. Here's Bare Your Soul. Wow, these feel really nice and smooth. Really, really nice. So I love that color. And then it's so hard to tell what the colors are going to look like online. And then here's Ring Around the Rosy. Okay, so this one's like a little more pink. And then next I got 2 new shades of the Color Icon blushes. They came out with 3 new shades, but the third one looked a little bit too deep for my skin tone, so I grabbed these 2. And by the way, my nail polish is like chipping off in chunks now because I was trying to get these open. So my nails are going to kind of look messed up. Look at that one. Oh my gosh. I think it was the top coat I used. This is Ciate's nail polish, which normally lasts a really long time on me. And I normally use their top coat, but I used this Essie like quick dry top coat and it's not good, I guess. So anyway, this color is Keep It Peachy. And then this one is Fantastic Plastic Pink. So let me just swatch these for you guys. I'm really curious to see what these look like. I love these blushes. These definitely made my top blushes of 2018 and honestly multiple years. I've loved these forever. All right, so that one is just like a light peachy kind of nude shade. And then this one has a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see that, just like a little bit of glitter. Oh, that is actually like really glittery on the skin. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's glitter like chunks everywhere, like glitter particles. It's not just like a shimmery blush. It's really glittery. I don't know. These 2 shades, to be honest with you, they're not my favorite. I really enjoy all the other ones I have. I have Mellow Wine, I have Rosé Champagne, I have Pearlescent Pink, and also Apricot in the middle, and I love all 4 of those. But these 2, I don't know, they're not really like wowing me too much, so that's kind of a bummer. And then I also picked up their new Photo Focus foundation stick. I got the shade Soft Ivory. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. I really don't always do well with foundation sticks, but I always like to try them in case one of them happens to work out for me. This does feel really creamy though. And I think the color is a pretty good match too. So let me just blend it out. I know this isn't really very scientific, but the skin on my arm is actually really dry. So if this doesn't look super dry right now, I think that might be a good sign. So it does dry down really quickly. I feel like I have to blend it fast, but it has a pretty natural looking finish for a stick foundation. A little bit of a dewy finish. It's not super matte, so that's good. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one and hopefully it's good. I also got the Photo Focus Luminous Primer Stick. So let's check this out. It looks like that. It looks like it definitely has a little bit of a glow to it, almost like a highlighter. So yeah, let me just put it on my arm up here. Yeah, so it definitely has more of a sheen, almost like a really light highlighter. It feels very silky and smooth, but not greasy. So that is definitely a good thing. Unlike those Burt's Bees ones that I swatched last week, those were kind of awful. This one actually does make my skin feel really smooth and really nice, but the glow isn't too crazy. Like there's no glitter. It's just very, very subtle. So I love that. Really excited to play with this one. And then the last thing I got is their makeup remover stick. This is something I thought would be great for like taking off long wearing lipstick especially, or just, I don't know, it's supposed to be, I guess, like a cleansing stick. I don't want to put it over this and wreck it, but I suppose that's kind of what you're supposed to do, right? Like put it on over makeup. Okay, let's see how it does with these liners. By the way, this one is dry and it does dry with a shiny finish. All right, let me just try and put it over here. It just kind of turns into like an oil. See how easily it breaks this stuff down. So that liner's not going anywhere, but the brow product dissolved pretty easily with the stick. Oh my gosh, this liner is insane. They weren't kidding about 24-hour wear. Wow, CoverGirl, good job. I don't know if that's good or bad, actually. I want to be able to get my makeup off at the end of the night, even though I want it to be long-lasting. Wow. This is like taking some effort. I would never rub this hard on my eyes. I don't know if it's the stick or the eyeliner itself, but either way, I'm going to add some water to this and see if it works any better. Okay, so I just added a little bit of water, and that seems to help a lot. That breaks it down much, much faster, although it's still hanging on there. I have to like scratch it with my nail to get it off. Oh my goodness. So this doesn't seem like it foams up at all. I'm a little bit worried about it leaving my face greasy. You'd probably have to remove makeup with this first and then go in with your regular cleanser. So anyway, that's what I got from Wet n Wild. And then next up, I ordered some things from e.l.f. And the one thing that I wanted to try from them was the Poreless Putty Primer. I keep hearing that this is a dupe for the Tatcha Primer, or also maybe the L'Oreal one that I like, because I find that one to be similar to the Tatcha Primer. So this one was sold out a while ago, and I was just able to get my hands on it now when it came back in stock. So on the back, it says this Perfecting Putty Primer smooths the skin and preps it with squalene to help moisturize and grip makeup for all day wear. The velvety texture glides over the skin, smoothing over imperfections for a poreless effect. And then it says apply a thin, even amount to moisturize skin prior to makeup application. Allow it to set for 30 seconds before applying foundation. So let's check this out. I'm dying to see what this is like. Okay, so it's definitely not like the L'Oreal, because that one's more of a whipped sort of moussey like texture. This one is more of almost like a solid balm, but I can definitely see where they get putty from. So let's go ahead and just try a little bit. I actually have some pores like over here in my hand, so I'll see if that smooths them out a little. It's definitely making my hand feel very, very smooth and really silky. I'm loving the way this feels. Not greasy at all. It just is a little bit hydrating, but is drying down to more of like a satin matte finish, which is nice. But it's making my skin feel just incredibly smooth. So I don't know if there's any difference in my hand between these two sides here. I feel like it gives like just a hint of like a glow to my skin as well. This side looks a little bit more dry and dull, and this one just looks, I think it's just because it's so smooth. It doesn't look glittery or shimmery. So I am super, super excited to try this one out, and I'll give you guys my thoughts for sure. I also picked up this sheer blurring under eye primer with hyaluronic acid, and it says this blurring under eye primer helps smooth fine lines and puffiness to prep for makeup application, infused with hyaluronic acid to help hydrate the delicate under eye area, and priming micro wax to help makeup stay in place. So it says to pat a thin layer of primer under the eyes and allow it to set for 30 seconds again. So, okay, let's open this up. Okay, so it kind of has like a little bit of a peachy color to it, but I don't know if that's really going to translate to the skin. No, it kind of goes on really clear, but feels kind of similar to that putty primer. Maybe not quite as thick. It's really, really thin. Wow, that actually makes my skin really smooth too. And it's not greasy. It's just going right into my skin and just smoothing it out really nicely. So I am so excited to play with these. I definitely will do a video on them soon and let you know my thoughts. And then I grabbed a couple of new blushes. First, I got the Luminous blushes in Brilliant Mauve and Radiant Peach. And just looking at these, I kind of regret it now because they look super, super shimmery. But I'll open them up and swatch them for you guys anyway. Okay, so here is Brilliant Mauve. You know, that looks really pretty actually. Like this color, it has a shift. It has like a duochrome. It's kind of like a melony color, but it has a golden shift to it. Do you guys see that? That is really pretty. And it actually looks smoother than when I looked at it in the pan. It looked like it was going to be super glittery, but on my skin, it looks kind of smooth. So I don't know if it's going to highlight texture or not. We will see. Okay, so that's weird because that one said it was called Brilliant Mauve and this one is supposed to be Radiant Peach, but to me, this looks like the mauve and this looks like the Radiant Peach. So I don't know, but this one is supposedly Radiant Peach. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. Yeah, it does not look peach to me. It doesn't look mauve either. It kind of looks pink, I guess, but this one also has like a golden sheen to it. So these actually look really, really pretty and I'm glad I swatched them. So I will let you guys know. And then I also got these two new blushes. These are their primer infused blush. This one is Always Cheeky and this one is Always Rosy. They're supposed to be really long lasting. And it says this long wearing blush is infused with a lock on primer powder to ensure a full day of perfectly placed flush. Use this blush on days you know you'll need bulletproof makeup. This blush is easy to blend, perfectly pigmented for ease of application, and grips your cheeks like a second skin. Use with the lock-on bronzer to complete your long-wearing cheek look. Okay, so this one is Always Cheeky. These actually look a lot lighter in person than they did on the website. That one looks like it'll barely show up on me. And I'm really fair, so I don't know exactly who this blush is for. I'll probably have to layer it a bunch of times just to get it to show up. But these, wow, they feel so smooth. They kind of remind me of the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes. I wonder if that's kind of what they're supposed to do because I think those are supposed to be really long wearing as well. And just like super easy to blend, and this definitely feels that way. And then this one is Always Rosy. Like, you guys see how smooth this is? I wish you could feel it. It feels so velvety and soft. It really, really does remind me of the Gen Nude blushes from Bare Minerals. So if this is a dupe, that would be amazing. All right, so I just went and grabbed one of my Gen Nude blushes because I want to see if these are similar at all. And this one actually looks like it might be a dupe for this lighter pink color right here. This one is Pretty in Pink. So let's go ahead and try this one out. Oh my gosh, it is. It does look super similar. I don't know if you guys can see that. I feel like the camera is washing it out. Hold on, let me swatch them together. All right, so this is the e.l.f. one. And then here's the Bare Minerals one. Okay, so they're not exactly the same color, but they're so similar and they feel exactly the same. The really soft velvety feel of these Gen Nude blushes is exactly what those feel like. So that is really, really cool. I'm excited because I think these are probably supposed to be a dupe. And then last but not least, they sent me these two random products, I guess just for free. I don't know. I didn't see anything on the website about getting a bonus with a certain order amount or anything like that. But I have noticed that e.l.f. does sometimes just throw in free products with an order. So they sent me the Beautifully Bare Targeted Natural Glow Stick with vitamin E. And one thing that concerned me about this is that the first ingredient is coconut oil, which is reminding me of those Burt's Bees ones that I swatched last week. That one was also coconut oil based and it was so greasy. I did not want to put it on my face. So I'm thinking this is probably the same thing, but let's go ahead and test it out really quick. Yep, it's really just like a coconut oil stick. And the funny thing is, on the back of the package, it says to use it over foundation, but I feel like this would totally lift up your foundation and make it melt away. Like, coconut oil can remove makeup, so it just seems kind of silly to me. They also sent one of the Beautifully Bare Smooth Matte Eyeshadows. These I actually really do like, and I don't think I have this color, so this looks really, really pretty. These also remind me of the Bare Minerals BB cream eyeshadows that they used to have that were amazing, and they discontinued them. Now they have Gen Nude ones, but they're not the same. So this color is Blushing Rose. I really love that color. That is gorgeous. So these I found to be pretty long wearing on the eyes, not as long wearing as the Bare Minerals ones, and I feel like they're not quite as thick. And when you go to blend them out, they can kind of fade a little bit, but I do really like how smooth they are. They're not patchy. They're really, really creamy, and I think the colors are pretty as well. All right, so next up is my Milani order, and the day that I ordered, they actually had a gift with purchase going on, so I ordered some things here, and then this is what they sent for the gift, which is really, really generous, I feel like, because I think you only had to spend $50, I think, in product, and you got all of this. So they sent one of their Everyday Eyes palettes, and this is actually the one that I don't have, so that's really awesome. It was like perfect. So this is the Smoky Essentials one. But I'm pretty sure I have every other color of this palette because these are amazing. They're one of my favorite drugstore palettes of all time. And then they also sent over the Keep It Clean Long Wear Lip Color Remover. I haven't tried that one either, so that's really cool. And then they sent one of the Amore Matte Metallic Lip Creams in the shade Pretty Problematic. Sort of like a deep burgundy red color. It's really pretty. They also sent 2 more lip products. One of the lip oils, this is the Moisture Lock Pomegranate Oil one. And then they also sent their Stellar Lights Holographic Lip Gloss in the shade Prismatic Pink. So I thought that was a really nice gift with purchase. It also comes with this bag. It's like a really cute leopard makeup bag or pouch. So that is really cool. So now I'll go ahead and show you what I got. And first I got their new bronzer. I got shades 1 and 2, mainly because I just didn't know what shade I was going to be based on the website. 1 definitely looks like it's going to be really light, but I liked how cool toned number 2 was. So I was hoping that it wasn't too dark, and it looks like it's not. So let's open these up and swatch them and see what they look like. All right, so here is shade number 1. It's definitely really light. It's perfect for more fair skin tones, and it's not overly warm either. I feel like this is more of a neutral shade. It's not really cool toned. It's not really orangey or warm either, so that's pretty perfect. And then here's a look at shade number 2, and here's the swatch. That one actually reminds me a ton of the Balms Oliver that I have that I love so much, and also the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. It's looking to me like it's about the same shade, so that might be a potential dupe for both of those. Hold on, let me grab them. All right, so here's the one from the Balm. I'm just gonna swatch this next to it. It's pretty close, honestly. It's really close. The one from the Balm might just be like the slightest bit lighter, but the tone is pretty much the same. All right, then let's see the Marc Jacobs one really quick. Yeah, actually, I feel like the color is more spot on with the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. And also, I have to say, these also smell like coconut or tropical. They smell a lot like the Marc Jacobs one and also the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. They're not as strong, so I would liken the scent more to the Marc Jacobs one. It's very, very similar to that. So I kind of feel like they might have been trying to dupe that color with this bronzer. So that's amazing. And then I just got a few more of their new products. First is the highly rated mascara. This says the ultimate 10-in-1 mascara is highly rated for a reason. It builds, lifts, and dramatizes for extreme volume in a single stroke for a luxurious finish. It says the Elite brush is designed to coat lashes from root to tip, and the tapered end delivers sleek, even saturation, combs and separates to volumize and define each and every lash. And then it just shows like a before and after picture here. So I can just open this up quick and show you what the brush looks like. All right, so it's the kind of wand I really, really like. I usually have good results with these traditional style mascara wands. So very, very excited, especially because I feel like this wand looks a lot like the Jordana Best Lash Extreme mascara, and Jordana and Milani are the same company. So I have high hopes for this mascara for sure. I also got their Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer. I think I got the lightest shade. Yes, 01 Nude Glow. It says get a dewy radiant glow with this weightless mineral-based luminizer with soft focus pearl pigments to revive, perfect, and smooth the appearance of the skin. It says it has hyaluronic acid, brightening rosewater, and soothing cucumber. So I like using products like this sort of mixed in with my foundation, because it just gives my skin a little bit of glow without all the shimmer. So let's just see what this is like. So far, it doesn't look like it has glitter particles, which is good, but there's definitely a little shimmer in here. And I think if you apply this as like a primer and then put your foundation on top or mix it with the foundation, it's not going to be as shimmery. The foundation will hide some of that a little bit, and just a little of the glow will peek through, which is like perfect. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the skin. It really just gives a beautiful radiance. I don't think it's overly glowy, so that's beautiful. I'm really, really excited to play with this one. And then I also got two of the new Amore Satin Matte Lip Colors. I got this shade Luxe and Plush, so let me just swatch these really quick. I'm hoping they're not quite as drying as the Amore Matte. Oh no, they feel really silky. All right, so that one is Luxe. And then this one is Plush. They feel really, really smooth. They go on perfectly smooth, not patchy at all. So I'm really curious to see if these dry down all the way like their Amore Mattes, or if they're gonna leave your lips a little bit more hydrated and leave a little bit of shine. So anyway, I will definitely let you guys know. I plan to do a whole video on all the new Milani stuff. I ordered a few more things as well. So if you wanna see that, let me know down in the comments below. If I get enough comments, then I'll prioritize that one and do it early next week. All right, so last but not least, I ordered a few palettes from BH Cosmetics, and this was actually weeks and weeks ago. I also ordered some of their new travel palettes that came out, but those are supposed to arrive next week, so they just have really slow shipping times, unfortunately, but better late than never, I guess. So I picked up the new Zodiac Love Signs palette, and this actually is available at Ulta now too. I saw it on their website the other day, so I think it's probably better to order from Ulta. That way you can get your points, and even though Ulta doesn't have the fastest shipping in the world, it's still faster than BH Cosmetics. So I just love the original Zodiac so much. I definitely knew I was going to pick this one up, and I just waited for a sale around the holidays. So this is what it looks like inside, and I feel like the formula of these is some of BH Cosmetics' best. So I'm just going to move this box out of the way here so I can swatch a few shades for you guys, because these are just so good. They go on like liquid metal. They're absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. Let me just do a few of the bake shades, and then I'll show you a couple of the mattes as well. Look at that. They're just so smooth. Let's try this gold down here. This one's really pretty. Oh my gosh, look at how shiny that one is. That one is super, super shiny. And another thing that I love about this too is that the shades are coordinating, so you don't have to think too hard. If you want to do just a quick look, you can just pair them with the shade that they're next to, or obviously you can mix and match. Let me just show you a few of the matte shades. They're just super intense and super smooth. Like, look at how crazy that is. Let's do another like traditionally kind of difficult shade. Like, look at that. They just blend out so beautifully and not patchy at all. And they're so creamy. Like, this is why I love these palettes so much. Let me just try one more. This is a really pretty cool tone color. It's just beautiful. So I'm really, really excited to play with this one and see how it compares to the original. I don't even know if I've done a video on the original, so maybe I'll do a video on them both and kind of compare the two. So let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see. All right, and then next up, I grabbed the palette that they collabed with Sylvia Ghani on. I don't know if that's how you say her last name, but she's an influencer. And I really, really love the packaging of this. It actually has a raised texture, which is super nice. And I love the gold seal in the middle. And then here's what the inside looks like. And to be honest with you, I'm sort of regretting this purchase right now, because this palette looks like a lot of palettes I already have. And I don't know, I guess got caught up in the hype, but this kind of looks a little bit like the Lorac Holiday palette. It almost kind of looks like Born to Run a little bit in some ways, some ColourPop palettes that I have. So I don't know that I necessarily want to keep this at this point. So I think what I'm gonna do is do a giveaway and let one of you guys have it, especially if you're just starting up your collection or you don't have a lot of palettes that look like this. I think maybe one of you guys could use it better than I could. So look for that giveaway link down in the description box below. I'm not going to touch this or swatch it, so it's going to be perfect for you guys to have. And then the last palette I got is the new little mini Zodiac Capricorn palette. And this is like a cute, adorable little sister of the larger one. And I love the large Zodiac palette so much. I had to get this one, especially because the big one is so big and bulky. I would never take it on a trip with me, but this one is just the perfect size. And inside it just has all neutral shades that I would wear every single day. So I think this would be an awesome one to take on trips with me in the summertime. I have a few trips already planned coming up.
And I also think this would just make a great everyday palette just to keep stashed with my everyday makeup because it's so small and compact, and again, shades that I would use. It actually seems to be mainly cool tones. I really only see like this warm brown right here. So let's go ahead and swatch a couple shades. It only has one of the baked shades right in the center here. It feels so smooth though. So there's that one. It's gorgeous. And then it looks like it just has regular sort of pressed shimmer shades. So let's see what these are like, because this is kind of new to the Zodiac palettes. The other ones don't have pressed shimmers. They just have the pressed mattes. So that went on really nicely. Let's try another one. Yeah, those are performing really well, at least in a swatch. And then I'll just swatch a few matte shades. That one is nice. Definitely soft and velvety. These just feel so nice, and they don't have a ton of kick up either. Let me try this one. I feel like cool tone mattes are always difficult. They have a tendency to get patchy, but this one is just so nice. Like, you can see just how like easily it blends out with my finger. It's so soft and smooth. So anyway, maybe I can also include this one in the Zodiac video as well. I'll just do them all. But like I said, I think this is going to be definitely a really cute everyday palette. And then the last thing in the box was this 5-piece liquid linen set. I didn't order this, so it might have been another gift with purchase. It comes in this little bag, and then inside you have some of their liquid linen lip colors. I don't really know too much about these, so I don't know what the formula is supposed to be like, but I can definitely open one up and see what it's like. All right, so this one is the shade Stephanie. I don't know if these are supposed to be like matte liquid lips. It feels almost like it has like a gel texture, so it seems like it would be really comfortable on the lips, but I don't know if these are supposed to completely dry down or what the story is, but I really, really like this color a lot. It's just really pretty. So if you guys have tried these, let me know down in the comments below how you like them or what you think of them. I'm gonna do some research and check them out online and see what the formula is supposed to be like, but it seems like it went on really smooth. It's not patchy, and like I said, it has more of that sort of gel-like texture, so I think it might be a more comfortable like liquid lipstick versus a matte liquid lipstick, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, yeah, that was my whole BH Cosmetics order. So again, if you want to see a video on any of these products, let me know, and don't forget about the giveaway link down below. Good morning, guys. I just got a couple of PR packages in the mail that I wanted to share with you really quick. The first one is from Glossybox. They sent me their monthly box, and this is $21 a month, so it's very similar to BoxyCharm. You normally get 5 full-size products in here, but I find the difference with Glossybox is that usually they send more skincare, and BoxyCharm is more makeup-based. So it's just, if you like skincare, I think you'll probably like the Glossybox a little bit more. And the price does go down per month too if you sign up for more months at a time. It's a little cheaper, I think, than $21 a month, but let's go ahead and open this up. So first, they always send this little booklet which tells what's actually inside the box, but I never like to peek at that. I usually just like to be surprised. So let's take a look. The first one is a card from Skin Store, and it says you get a $145 free gift with a purchase, and they carry these brands right down here. So definitely more high-end skincare, kind of like Sephora. Yeah, and then on the back, it just explains you get a free beauty bag worth $145 with your first order, and it gives a code, but I don't know if this code is unique, so I'm gonna just cover that up because it might only be like a one-time use per person kind of thing. And then next up, they sent these facial wipes from a brand called Zaya. Is that how you say that? I'm not familiar with this brand, but it says renewing brilliance, gentle cleansing with vitamin E and moisturizers for a more radiant complexion with rosehip essential oil. And then also the Slice Sheet Masks in Lemon. What brand is this from? Oh, it's from Coco Star. So these are made in Korea. And that looks really cute. It says a facial mask that helps clarify the skin tone, resulting in more radiant skin. And they look like cute little lemon slices. That's really adorable. They also sent the Sleek Highlighting Palette in Distorted Dreams, as well as the Differin Gel. I think this is for acne, right? Yes, acne treatment. So it's like a retinoid treatment. And then the last product is from a brand called Avant. It says Deluxe Hyaluronic Acid Vivifying Face and Eye Night Cream. And it says it has shea butter, hyaluronic acid, vitamin B3, seawater, and sweet almond. That sounds really nice, actually. But even though I feel like I would use most of these products, except for probably the Differin, I have so much skincare right now. I feel like maybe one of you guys would enjoy this a little bit more. So I'm going to put a link down in the description box below and give away this box to one of you guys, including this coupon right here, because like I said, I just have so much skincare. I don't see myself ordering from this company anytime soon. So I feel like one of you guys might get more use out of this than I would. So definitely look for that link in the description box below. All right, and then I also got a box from Neutrogena. They sent over some of their Rapid Wrinkle Repair products. So they sent the Regenerating Cream, the Rapid Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer with SPF 30, and then the Hydra Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. This says it's fragrance free. So let's take a look. It says the Regenerating Cream, visibly younger looking skin in just 1 week. This rich moisturizing cream delivers hyaluronic acid and the highest concentration of accelerated retinol SA deep into the skin's surface quickly and effectively to smooth the look of fine lines and instantly plump with moisture-rich replenishes. And the Rapid Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer SPF 30 says it also has our unique combination of retinol SA, glucose complex, and hyaluronic acid. This moisturizer helps to renew the look of your skin throughout the day, smooth wrinkles fast, and diminish the look of age spots. And then the Hydra Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. It says keep your skin looking supple and hydrated every day. This rich gel formulated with purified hyaluronic acid relieves intense dryness to help skin's natural barrier against moisture loss. Plus it's fragrance, dye, and oil free and can be worn alone or under makeup. So even though these products sound amazing, I feel like I'm just in such a groove with my skincare right now. I don't see myself adding new products into the mix right now. So I feel like, again, one of you guys would probably be more likely to use these. I don't want them to just kind of sit around. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description box for a giveaway as well. And hopefully one of you guys can use this. Hey guys, it's Saturday and I just got a box from Colleen Rothschild. She sent over their brand new pomegranate and alpha hydroxy acid resurfacing mask. I had seen this on her Instagram and I was so excited. I was hoping I'd get a chance to try it out. So this says it's an at-home instant peel without the downtime, irritation, or visit to the spa. So it just launched on January 7th and it is 1.7 ounces for $48. It says that it's for skin that feels congested, dull, uneven, and problematic. And it gives smoother texture, tighter pores, brighter tone, and balanced hydration. And the key ingredients are pomegranate extract, which is vitamin and antioxidant rich. An alpha hydroxy acid blend smooths and softens texture, fruit enzymes brighten and even tone, and lime caviar clarifies and tightens the pores. And she also sent over just this 4 steps to glowing skin regimen. So you start with the Radiant Cleansing Balm, which is one of my favorite cleansing balms of all time. And she did send me a new one, which is perfect because mine was almost gone. Then next step, the mask, and then the third step to nourish and smooth with the face oil number 9. I actually haven't used this one in a while because I've been using her retinol oil at night, but this one would be amazing during the day too. It's one of the best face oils I've ever tried. It has such a nice blend of different oils in it. It has black seed, moringa oil, marula oil, and also omegas 3, 6, and 9, which are absolutely amazing for your skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up this mask and see what it looks like. All right, so here is what the mask looks like inside. It almost smells like strawberries. It smells so good, and it has little seeds in it. Let me just try a little bit on the back of my hand. Ooh, it feels nice and cooling. It feels like a nice gel texture. So it says you're supposed to leave this on. Let me just read the directions. For 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing, and it can be applied 1 to 2 times a week. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a second and then rinse it off, and I'll let you know if the skin on my hand feels any different. All right, so I am back, and this is the hand that I did the mask on, and holy cow, this feels so incredibly smooth. It feels like I did an intensive like microdermabrasion. It literally took off all the dead skin cells, but it was so easy. It didn't irritate my skin at all, even though my skin was kind of like dry and cracked. I mean, look at this one. Like I have all these splits going on. My hands are just like ridiculously dry. This one just looks and feels so amazing. It feels as smooth as glass. I don't know that I've ever used a treatment that made my skin feel this smooth. This is amazing, you guys. Like, I'm blown away by this right now. So anyway, guys, once I try this on my face, I will definitely update you. I do plan to do a whole video on some new skincare that I've been trying lately. I've shown a bunch of things in hauls recently, like the Pond's Cleansing Balm and some Aveeno stuff and a bunch of other things, some K-Beauty. So I will definitely do a video on new skincare really soon, and I'll be sure to include this one as well.
Okay, so if you're still with me after all of that, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I also want to mention that I am wearing a bunch of the products that I showed in the video, so I just wanted to quickly let you know my first impressions on those. So I did try the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer as well as the Under Eye Primer, and they just made my skin really, really smooth, and I went ahead then and used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Stick, and this went on so nicely. I feel like the finish on it is such a natural skin-like finish, which I never get with foundation sticks. I feel like they always are too heavy and kind of look like a mask on me, and they often tend to be dry with a more powdery finish. This one has a really natural finish, so I'm very excited about that. I don't know what the wear time is like yet because I've only been wearing it for a couple hours, but so far it's worn pretty well, and I also don't know if it's because of the putty primer that it applied really well or not, so I'm gonna have to try these separately and then let you know my thoughts at a later date. I'm also wearing the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in the shade Always Rosy, and I think it's a really beautiful color, and so far it's held up pretty well. Again, like, I applied this a couple hours ago and it still looks freshly applied, which is awesome. I'm also wearing the Zodiac Capricorn palette on my eyes today. I did sort of like a grayish silver kind of look to go with my sweater, and I'm also wearing the Milani Highly Rated Mascara, and so far I really like it. I love the brush. I think it gave me really big lashes, maybe not quite as big as the new Makeup Revolution one, but really decent. So I'm really liking this one so far, as long as it doesn't smudge under my eyes, so that still remains to be seen. I'm also wearing one of the Milani matte satin lipsticks. This is in the shade Plush. It actually came out a little bit darker on my lips than it looked in the tube, but I don't mind. I think it's a really, really pretty color, and it does dry down more matte, I would say, but it feels like a little bit tacky still. Unlike the Amore matte ones that dry down completely, this does feel a little bit more comfortable than those, so I guess I'll just have to see how it wears throughout the day. But anyway, just wanted to share quickly what I was wearing. Not that this video needed to be any longer, so I'm gonna let you guys go now. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to enter the giveaways below and let me know what products you want to see me review going forward. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.